What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and in this video we are doing the live stream leftovers. However, with one caveat, this is going to be a two-part series. So this is part one. Okay, this will be the first half-ish of the requests. If you don't hear your requests on this video, I promise you I will get to it tomorrow. I feel a little bit under the weather. I did not sleep well last night. I'm at the end of my day here with these videos, so I'm just gonna do half. I've got excuses, is what I've got. Okay, but just excuse me. Okay, we're gonna do half. I will leave a list in a pinned comment below. So if you scroll down, my comment will be pinned. It'll have the list of the coins that we're talking about in this video. I'll have timestamps appropriately aligned with each symbol, each acronym, whatever it is, the corresponding cryptos. And without any further ados and more stumbling over my words, let's get into this. Okay, so the first crypto that we're going to talk about is Jasmy. Hit that like button and subscribe, by the way, you guys, if you haven't. First crypto is Jasmy. Okay, and again, if you're curious, if you're like, okay, but what are the other cryptos we're going to talk about? Scroll down to the pinned comment. Look at the comment, open it up, expand it. There will be the list there. Okay, I would give it to you now, but I find it's a waste of time to just to say that whenever there will be a list below anyways. And I like to be efficient. 1.27 cents is the current price for Jasmy right now. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this pattern overall. It looks like you're just in one giant kind of parallelogram, doesn't it? It's almost like, I don't know how to explain it. You've got this prior area of support, which is now resistance. You've crashed down, but you're not terrible, right? Since April, you still have higher lows, which there's a lot of cryptos that don't. You found support at prior areas of resistance back here and prior support as well. I mean, overall, you're in good shape. I just don't like that you're finding resistance here. I do like that you have higher lows, but also if we're looking at this with that kind of perspective, low here connecting the dots, you've broken out of this. To be completely fair, but by my own rules, this is the perfect area to buy. Let's look at the short-term stuff. We'll go over that and then we'll zoom out real quick, okay? I just want to look at the 1 hour time frame and see. Looks like you want to move up higher. Looks like you're going to hold this support. You have bullish divergence overall there. And on the MACD too. 4 hour time frame. Bullish divergence. Nice. And the RSI looks good. So do the stochastics. Yeah, I bet you move up. And with the rest of the market too. I mean, that makes sense. Weekly time frame. You've got this downtrend, right? But the difference here is that you're not just doing this, right? You're kind of consolidating, dilly-dallying in this area. So I don't think that you reject down. I think you would have if you were going to, you would have done it already. I think you're going to break out and probably move higher, right? That'd be my next expectation. So over the coming weeks, as far as when, I don't know, but over the coming weeks, I would expect that you do move up. Jasmy, let's see, Jasmy coin is $630 million in market cap valuation. 630 million. If you were to see new all-time highs or new relative highs here, let's just see, what would that get you? That's not what I meant to do. So 8x is the minimum. 6 times 8 is 48. So it's 4.8. That's about $5 billion market cap valuation. Yeah, you could see that, no problem. I'm not saying no problem, but you could see that. You've seen some pretty crazy movements. I don't know where you're going to be by the end of October, right? At this point in time, I think it sounds a bit absurd to call for Jasmy to move up to 10 cents by the end of October. However, this will be a significant target once you hit it. 10 cents psychological resistance, and it's the 1272 on top of that. And if we put a line right there at the 1272, you're finding resistance where you found resistance before back here. It's pretty perfect. It's pretty significant. I'd be surprised if you ran right through this on your first attempt. But will you be here by the end of October? I don't think so. Maybe by the end of the year. Because you just have such a high market cap. Anyways, moving on. I would think by the end of October, you're probably here at about 3.9 to 4.7 cents. Something around here. I like this area because you found resistance right here. Like, let's put a line right there at the 886 and the 786, and we'll take these fibs away. Okay, look at the significance here, right? This is a shelf right here that you found resistance on before you dropped. Shelf of resistance right there, some resistance right there, and support right there. Even around your closing resistance here. I mean, it makes a lot of sense that you would probably stop at about 4.7 to 3.9 cents by the end of October. That's my guess. So 3x, 3.5x, that's about average. That's what you expect the average altcoin to do. If I'm wrong, Jasmy really might turn on the jets here. You could see 10 cents by the end of October. And if you do, that's great. But I think that you'll more likely see that by the end of the year. as far as going forward goes. You know, you're at $630 million now. 100x is possible, but I don't see 100x in your future. I would more likely see, you probably do see something around 20 cents at a minimum, but that's like a sad minimum, to 80 cents. I like this 80 cent area. Is it possible to go to $1.45? It's possible, but I doubt it. You could find resistance right at $1. I think something around 73 cents, 34 cents in that area. Let's say 80 cents to 34 cents, something in that area makes the most sense by the end of the cycle for Jasmine. If I spend this much time on every single one of these, we're never going to get any sleep tonight. Spark, SPK is the next one. Going on this here. The first couple I always feel like I do put a little bit more time into for whatever reason. High to low, I underestimate how long it takes. High to low or low to high here on the fibs. Can we use something with more history? Spark. That is all the history. Okay. Well, we'll use Coinbase because it has volume too. What is Spark? What's its market cap? 89.5 million. Decent volume, by the way. You know what I don't like about it is that April. Oh, wait. Oh, you didn't exist in April. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, never mind. Oh, okay. That's good. Wow. You're up a good bit then since. Wow. What is this? Not financial advice. Not a financial advisor. I'm just saying, what the hell is this thing? I need to do some more research. This could be a good one, guys. I don't know. Massive pump. Yeah, massive dump at first. Massive pump. Suckered everybody in, and now you're done with your downward move, it looks like, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-legged move is perfect. The repercussions of this will be vast. They'll be very, very amazing, to say the least. If we're going to look at this, I mean, I feel like you could see new all-time highs by the end of the month. Absolutely. I don't know enough about this project, and it's too new, but I like it. RSI is turning around. Stochastics look bullish. MACD. What about the weekly? It's so new. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot. Let's do the 3-day. Stochastics look good. MACD's right at an area to bounce. You do look bullish. Wow. I wish I had my pen. I wish I had a pen on me because I would put a little note next to that to check it out. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I'm just saying, and I'm not always right with these, but this one has my interests a little bit. I'm captivated. I think captivated is the right word to use. I'm not trying to butter the bread. I mean it. I don't know anything about this project though. So do your own research. How can you not know anything about a project and say you're captivated by it? Because I'm a technical analyst. It's the charts that I like. You're at the 786 showing nice support. You know what that means? Typically, you go to your 382 or your 236, which from here, from that low, would be a 100% move. From the current price, it's an 80% move or more. And by the way, if you get up here, I can't imagine that anybody's going to be selling until we're at new all-time highs. You got a very low market cap. $90 million with $33 million in 24-hour volume. While you're being boring, I like it. It doesn't suck. That's for damn sure. What do we do with you? I'm assuming that's your low. I'm assuming that's your low and you're not going lower. You guys might have given me a project to invest in. This might actually be, damn man, we might have to throw this in the rotation. We'll see. I'm going to do research. Don't get your hopes up. Don't think that that's validating. Please do not treat that, oh wow, he said this, so I'm just going to put my life savings in there. I don't know anything about it. I don't invest in anything until I read the white paper, until I do my fundamental analysis. I don't. I believe in the technicals. Technicals are a lot, and I think anybody could make money on technicals alone. But if you're going to put your own money in it, unless it's gambling, you should do some fundamental analysis. You should know what it is you're investing in. And I before I put money in this, I would definitely do that. But I have to admit, Spark is captivating. I like it for a 28-cent price by the end of October. Yes. Maybe even more. You just have such a low market cap, and we haven't really seen, all we've seen so far of how you move is that you when you get it, man, you go hard. You go freaking hard. So, yeah, by the end of this month, you could be at 28 to 47 cents or higher. I mean, you could be pushing $1, man. 120. You got a lot of potential. Okay, let's move on. I like it though. Metal, not Metal DAO, but Metal Drunk Bots. Oh no. Probably Metal Blockchain. Probably not Drunk Bots. Probably Metal Blockchain. Okay, so let's look at Metal. Ooh. I don't know. I don't know, man. Low market cap, low liquidity. That's for sure. Low volume. It looks good. Okay, the chart looks all right. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, you sold off hard, massive dump, but that looks like accumulation then, right? That's massive accumulation. You're literally curving your bottom and coming up, getting the bullish repercussions because you're basically parabolic, which would mean you have more bullish thing. I don't know, man. I don't know anything about this one either. This is it right here, metal, $64 million market cap, self-reported. It looks like, yeah, it's self-reported. If it's a legitimate project, which I think, I mean, it's on MEXC. That doesn't mean it's legitimate, but it's at least on an exchange. I would think you have some serious potential to grow as well. You look bullish as hell on the weekly RSI. You're getting ready to break. I wouldn't be surprised in the least if you saw a move that was just like this, whatever that is there. Let's see. How much of a move is that? From a low to a high. It's a 5x move, man. Yeah, you might see that part 2 coming into play here. Right up there. I like it. By the end of October, metal, you'll be at $2.10 to $3.56, okay? That'd be my guess. Or higher if the right things take place. I would think you see a very large move coming in by the end of this month of October. If not, going into the beginnings of November. I like it. I like the stochastics. It's a weird chart, I'm going to be honest. It's a weird chart, but not getting into it too much, not judging a book by its cover, looking at it for what it is bullish. It does look bullish. What makes it bullish, C-Zar? Why do you say that? Well, again, rounded bottom. We love it. Massive dump, rounded bottom. Beautiful parabolic structure. You can't be bearish on that, even with the highs. Good structure, finding support at areas of resistance. It's not perfect, but you have low liquidity, so I don't blame you. Finding support here at prior areas of resistance here. Again, it's not perfect, but you have low liquidity. You had even lower liquidity down there. I would think you want to move up higher, man. And I might be crazy. I'm not putting money into this one, but it's just because it's only on MEXC and Gate.io. I don't like Gate. No offense to Gate, much love, but just had problems with you in the past, and I have friends who've had problems with you too. I don't know if they're a reliable exchange or not. Maybe they are. I don't know. Maybe they just had issues on their own end. But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a larger move, the largest move up that we've ever seen for this thing have. Genuinely. Metal looks good. It looks pretty damn good, I'm not going to lie. EHEX is the next one. I had a feeling EHEX was probably a DEX coin, right? Sounds like Ethereum Hex. Ethereum on Hex. Mark Sanchez. Oh, I wanted to read it. In critical condition after that, yeah. Well, see, they said that he got arrested, but now, I don't know. Is he arrested? Not yet the end of the war. No crap, man. They've been at war since before any of us who are watching this were alive. Let's look at EHEX here. EHEX. Hex from Ethereum. 2 years, 4 months ago. That seems like the right one. Market cap is this. Volume is this. Decent. Decent. Yeah, let's look at it. Okay. Uh-oh. Good. I thought it was going to glitch on me. Let's see. Log here. Dex screener is always slow for whatever reason, you guys, so don't mind me. Okay, wow. I don't know anything about this coin either, but what I will say is it looks like it's accumulating. We know its market cap is 27 million. We know that you're moving up with the rest of crypto over the past few weeks. 84%. I don't know, man. I like this kind of structure. I really do. I like this kind of structure. It's a little bit sloppy, but you have a low market cap. We're going to give it to you. We're going to call for bullishness. Wow. Finally, a Hex project somebody's asked me about that actually looks like it has legs to go. Yeah. I bet you hit 1 cent, 1.11 cent. Prior resistance points right there, the 1272. That's about a 4x move by the end of October. Yeah. Maybe 2 cents, man. Maybe you see new all-time highs by the end of October. And if you do, who's to stop you? You're dealing, right now, guys, we're dealing with something that is about to do something it's never done before. Okay, it's got this W shape. When you get above this, you're likely going to see new all-time highs. So 2 cents, 4 cents, let's stick with that. Could it go higher? Sure. It's a low enough market cap. It could. but probably 2 cents to 4 cents would be my guess by the end of October, if not maybe mid-November. Going into the end of the year, maybe higher. Interesting. I don't know enough about this one either. Again, do your own research, you guys. Me doing analysis does not advocate for any of these projects, okay? If I advocate for it, I'll let you know. It'll be very clear. Gary Network. Gary. Yeah, this one's crap. Stay away from it. Don't invest. No. Nope. We don't want anything to do with this. You wanted me to give an end of cycle prediction. Well, it pumped 260% one week and it's dumped all the way back down. It's still up a good bit. I don't know anything about this project. If there's something going on that I don't know that like influences its capabilities of turning around this downtrend, that's great. But it's a low market cap coin, so hopefully you're not investing a whole lot in it to begin with. I dislike it completely. It gives me the creepy crawlies. Everything about it sucks. As far as technical indicators go, I would stay away from this. I wouldn't invest with this with your money. You're at a point to reject on all that there. I don't know. Daily time frame. Also bearish. I don't like it. I would stay away from it. We know that this thing is dead in the. I think we already know it's dead in the water. I would stay away from it. Yeah, but there was some massive partnership. That's why I pumped. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Take that partnership and shove it where the sun don't shine. End of cycle target, lower lows. I'm not trying to hate you, whoever requested this. It's not any diss on you. I just think anybody having money in this right now is going to be very sad in a couple of months. That was definitely the worst one that we've gone over so far. I hope I'm wrong. I hope all the Gari investors in a month get to come back and laugh their asses off at this video because you did a 10x or a 20x or more. Picked a hell of a time to do it. I mean, pretty bad. Pretty freaking bad, man. Miria is the next one. Miria also has this look. But what I will say about Miria is that it's at least, I mean, I guess not. It's got a double bottom going for it. I don't like that you're at your lows from April, but at least you're not at lower lows. It's hard to be bullish on Miria, man. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but you got to make it a break point. You either hold this area or you don't, right? End of cycle target depends, whoever requested this. You wanted me to give end of cycle targets. If you hold this area, what I will tell you is that you're at least going back up here. And from there, yeah, you could definitely make some serious moves, perhaps even to new all-time highs. Just make sure I'm not saying crazy things. Yeah, absolutely. You could go to new all-time highs. Absolutely. But if you break through this, in fact, if you can't get above this little nipple here, this little mosquito needle, if you can't get above 0.0022, you're condemned to death. It's really not even worth doing analysis on. I suspect you're going to bounce here. You do have bullish divergence on all your indicators. You look like you're ready for a double bottom. And what I do like at the very least is that you have this kind of V shape here. Adam and Eve double bottoms, very common. And what you'd likely see is something that would take you up to about 0.0045 to 0.007. You're at 3058 right now, which would imply a move that is something on the lines of an 8x or more. This could be by the end of October / the middle of November. I don't know, though. I don't know, man. You got to prove yourself now. That's all I got to say. You know that there's hope that you've proven yourself if you start closing weeks back above 308. Okay? Until then, that's the best I got, man. As far as end of cycle goes, I don't know. It's inappropriate for me to guess because it would be a straight guess with no actual backing. XDB though, I like XDB chain. XDB has sold off. It's been an absolute terrible chart as far as all its existence goes, but we have this rounded bottom, right? It's reminiscent of SPK, just without the massive pump, right? From April, you are up a good bit. From April's lows here, you are up a good bit. I would think here you're finding support at prior support, prior resistance there, a little bit of resistance there, prior support, resistance, somewhat of a significant area. You look at the low, you look at the high, and if you were to go lower, we'd hope that 3042 would hold or 3038. But man, if you were to go lower and the rest of the market's moving up, you drop that much, that might be a warning shot enough that this thing is not worth the trouble. XDB is one of those coins that we looked at a few weeks ago, and I was like, damn, I like the way this. I do like the way this chart looks. It's intriguing to me. I just don't know enough about XDB. I still haven't done my research on it. I've got excuses, is what I've got, guys. I can tell you I've got a busy schedule, and that's true. I'm a father of 2. My oldest is 3.5, and I'm married. Very busy schedule. Okay, just with them alone, let alone with everything else I do in the day. But I should do analysis on this because I talk so fondly of it. 8.7 million. I mean, it could be a really good investment. Charts like this, and again, what do I know? This is my 3rd bull cycle. Charts like this, they do this, man. If you were to go where I would assume you would pump to, just eyeballing it, one of 2 spots, okay? It'd be right here or right up here. And both of those are crazy. We're talking about 37x or more. And that might not be by the end of October. Maybe. Crazy things happen in crypto, you guys, especially with these low market cap kind of coins. But certainly, I mean, by the end of the year or end of the cycle. Doing technical analysis on it, the weekly RSI looks strong. Stochastics are weak, but you're at an area to bounce. So MACD. MACD's what's? MACD's what's? Has crossed red on the weekly. That's not necessarily good or encouraging. The stochastics and the MACD would suggest we have lower to go. The RSI could go lower and it's still fine. I just like where you're at as far as support goes. But you could go lower. If you go to the golden ratio, it's fine, but you need to hold that as support because if not, you're dead. Daily time frame, bearish RSI, bearish stochastics, bearish MACD, though you are crossing green here. I would say bearish overall. If I'm wrong, if you're not moving lower, which again, I think is a bit of a red flag there, but if you're not moving lower, close the day above 3054. You're at 30506 right now. Close the day above 3054 and I'm wrong. Okay, then you're moving up. But until then, I remain skeptical. I remain optimistic for XTB to do some crazy things, and I do want to do some research on it, but do your own research, okay, before you invest in this thing. XTB, end of cycle prediction, I don't know, man. Such a low market cap. Such a low market cap. I mean, it could be down here, negative 99%. You could be all the way up. I mean, dude, you could see crazy things, man. Multi-hundred X's, that's for damn sure. You could see crazy things happen. Clash is the next one. Clash of Clans. Oh no, we're going to do an independent video for that. I can throw it on here. We'll throw Clash on here real quick. This is George's coin, right? Somebody was asking about it. I didn't know. They're like, it's another YouTuber. He seems chill. I'm like, I don't know, man. Most of these coins aren't good, but he's like, do you know George with Cryptos R Us? I'm like, oh, dude, I love George. I don't know him, George. If you're watching this, we don't know each other. Clearly, you know that. But for anybody else is watching this, me and George don't know each other. But I would buy George a drink if I ever saw him in real life. I think George is the man. I've been following George for a very long time. I think everybody in the crypto space loves George, genuinely. Which is rare, right? It's pretty rare. He's just chill. Well. Oh, okay. See, I don't feel bad about it because when it was requested was probably over here. So I don't feel as bad about it now. That's great. How big of a drop was that both times? That wasn't too big. You know, I bet it keeps going. $63 million market cap. 2.4 million in volume. It's not a lot, but you just look so good, man. I don't know. Can't really do TA on this. It probably won't get its own video just because, I mean, I'd have to do more research or something. It probably won't get its own video because what am I supposed to talk about? It looks good right now. I have no interest in buying this. Why, C-Zar? If it looks good, because on September 23rd, it's October 5th now, 2 weeks later, this thing is up. Is that a 200x? Yeah. You guys, this thing's up 200x from 2 weeks ago. Yeah. I have no interest in buying this. Let it come down. Let it see some massive sell-off. And then it'll come up. And then let it sell off more. And then I'll buy it. And maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's not this torrential. Maybe it's like this. And it's like this. Whatever. And then I would buy it. But I'm not going to buy it here. 63 million is a high market cap for a coin like this, I think. But anyways, let's move on. Yeah, whoever requested this, it probably won't get its own video. I hope you're watching this video. XDB. Let's move on. Flare, FLR. Someone asked if I knew Flare. I love Flare. I think we actually liked Flare a lot. Why is it not? I can't find it. Let's just type it in. Flare. Where, oh, where's the flare at? Wow, there it is. FLR. Why? What? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. FLR USD. There it is. It's all the way down here. That was weird. Okay, whatever. For those of you that haven't picked up on it with TradingView, these are exchanges, right? The crypto one is just TradingView. That's why it's got the TradingView thing. It's got the all-time history typically, but no volume. That's why I look for that one. Yeah, we like Flare. We like Flare. Yeah, I think Flare looks good. I think it looks like it's in a giant W. It looks like it wants to move up. It's like in a giant W inside of a giant W. I remember reading about Flare, doing some fundamental analysis on it at one point, and I liked it. I can't remember too much about it now. I've done so much research. $1.8 billion. You've held on to it. What I don't like is you see that volume. It's pretty bad volume. Pretty bad volume, you guys. But you're in a boring part. You might break out. It's not a problem. It's really not. I say bad volume, and it is. It's low volume, but it's not a problem. When you move up, you want that volume to come in, and I bet you see. Look at how can I hate this thing with the fib that productive? Wow. You got literally a ticket to my heart with this, man. 382, 236, 0.5, 382. You're going to the golden ratio. You'll probably pull back and continue. You're so perfect. You're perfect, Flare. Once you get above about 4 cents, you should be rocketing up to about 8.7 cents in no time. You're at 2.4 cents now. Could you be at 8.7 cents by the end of October? Yeah, I think so. I think that's doable. I think 8.7 cents is appropriate. You'll probably see a move similar to what you saw here. You're getting ready for it right now, and you're going to rally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think so. You'll see. You'll see, right? Just like Bitcoin. Different scale, but just like Bitcoin. Let's show you. Right? W. What happened on the way up? It was pretty quick, right? Whatever. But once you got above, you're just straight shot all the way up to something just above this price here. And what did we say back here? We were saying that you'd probably move just above it and then consolidate right above it, and then we continue to rally. Flare, same thought here, except with a much larger scale, giant W. You'll likely move above this high. You'll probably go all the way up to your 1272 with that. Could you consolidate right here? Sure, but the average altcoin is going to do a move like this. You're an average altcoin. So 8.7 cents, 11 cents, maybe 15 cents at the most. By the end of October, Flare, you're gonna flare. You're gonna launch. I don't know. Whatever flares do. You're gonna shine. You're gonna sparkle. CRV. I'm gonna move on. I should have stopped trying after the second attempt there. CRV. Curve Dow. We like CRV. Let me see how many we've done so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna try to cut it off at 15, but I might go longer. We'll see. I feel pretty good right now. I just don't want to make any promises. You guys will know. You'll already know at this point. I don't even know. So it's kind of funny. I'll probably stop at 15. I know myself, but I could have more. I don't know. And anyways, we'll see. We'll see. If I have more in me, I do feel bad, you guys. I don't know how to explain it. I'll get into it. I've been talking about it throughout the day, but I haven't really told anybody what happened. I ate some very overseasoned food yesterday. And it messed me up, man. I think I got salt poisoning, genuinely. Anyways, it's like I'm hungover, but from salt. It's terrible. Oh, bro, I did not sleep last night. It was so bad. Anyways, high to low. It's funny with these live stream leftovers. I still feel like I'm in the live stream. It's got that like laid back kind of casually, like we're doing work, less distractions because I don't see any of your guys' comments, but it's still that it's more laid back. I'm more myself on videos like these. I'm myself on all the videos, but it's like I can detour like this and I don't feel bad about it. Because you can just skip. You can literally go down to the comment section, click on what one you want to see, what you're here for. And if you're here to watch the whole video, you probably enjoy some of the BSing too, right? I don't know. Tomato, whatever. It's not a whole lot of BSing. We're getting to work here. Productive on curve. Interesting chart, to say the least. I mean, you were actually having a bull market still. Not really. Your bull market lasted a little bit longer. Your all-time high came in after most altcoins had topped off months after, which is kind of nice. How much did you dump? Yeah, that sounds about right. You're still down. What's crazy is this thing is still down 88% from its all-time highs, which, if you believe Curve can see new all-time highs, that's a pretty incentivizing risk to reward ratio there. What's CRV's market cap? Because I'm pretty sure there's been more token unlocks, right? Yeah. $1 billion here. This, I think, is what I don't like about Curve. Let's see. Let me double check this. We like it as a blockchain. Curve could see high market caps worth tens of billions of dollars, not quite 100 billion, but even pushing that barrier. I want to look at the all-time price. Okay, this is what the price looks like, and now look at the market cap. If it's different, that's, you see, that's not nice, right? The investors are getting effed, bent over backwards, while the team, the ecosystem, they're not. They're fine. They'll dilute the supply, and they get rewarded. They get paid no matter what. The market cap stays the same. But the price, the investors, they're the ones that pay. Let's look at this. It might be not obvious enough to tell, so let's look at this, okay? That's a $280 million market cap right there. At the low over here, you had about a 284, 293, 285. So you did have your low back here. You double bottomed your low over here, but your low was all the way over here at about December 30th, 2022. Which would have been here. That was your low. And then all the way over here, you double bottomed that low, but not in the price, in the market cap. So all that time, the investors lost their asses a little bit, right? Not crazy amounts, but all that time from that price to the low, you saw another 65% drop, so maybe more than a little bit. You're coming back up. I'm sure you're not inflating to such a large degree that you're incapable of growth, but just understand now, to get to this same price up here, your market cap is going to be larger. You're already going to be at new all-time highs for market cap well in advance, right? Like right now you're at a 1.7 billion, $1.07 billion. Your market cap high was at 2.4 billion. That's about a 2x from here. It's a little bit over a 2x from here. But we take the current price, it's like a 7x. It's an 8.8x, you guys. I don't like when projects do this, but I get it. I just don't like it. So I'm an investor. I'm not a dev. I'm not an ecosystem participant. I'm an investor. I get in and I get out. I make my money, I get out, ideally. Anyways, the thought here might be that, oh, it can see new all-time highs, absolutely. But the thing is, you're already going to be at dramatically higher new all-time highs in your market cap by the time you're at $2, let alone by the time you see new all-time highs here. I do believe you will see new all-time highs. I do believe Curved Out at a $1 billion market cap valuation can achieve anything from a 20 to an $80 billion market cap, which from here gives you about 20 to 80x potential. And I do believe in those words. I'm not buttering the bread. I mean it. I just don't like it. I'm bitching and moaning. I think by the end of the cycle, literally any and all of these targets are adequate. $18.24 to $64. Something in that zone. Where will you be by the end of the cycle curve? I don't know, but I'm confident that you'll be in this zone. Somewhere at that zone specifically. Are you going to move up? Is it worth investing in? Yeah, it looks bullish. It does. It looks bullish overall. We like Curve. I just don't like coins that sacrifice their investors for the sake of the ecosystem. But the ecosystem has to stay alive. They got to eat too. I get it. Investors don't have anything to invest in unless the devs are eating. So I get it, man. I just don't like it. CRV. It's like if my friends are fighting, right? Because one of them cussed out the other one's girlfriend. I get it. I just don't like it. I get why they're fighting. I just don't like it. Oasis Rose. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Oh man, that's sad, isn't it? Wow. Ooh. Yeah, so this one I would stay the hell away from. That's my thought, right? Disappointing is what my thought is. Yeah. Nope. Something happened here. Something happened here. Can you move up? Will you move up? Sure. I'm sure you do. You're at 2.5 cents. I doubt you get above 10 cents for the remainder of this cycle. I don't like it. I would stay away. I have no interest in wasting anybody's time with this. And I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm just being blunt because it's how I feel. It's what I'm seeing here. I don't like it. I hope I'm wrong. I hope whoever's invested in this thing just rallies through the roof. But this right here is a big problem, right? Think about it like this. What was the average altcoin doing in this time, right? In this December to January time. They weren't dumping. February, okay, February we were dumping. And I will give it to you, you've held your April lows. There's hope. But again, moving up here is not sufficient. It's just a lower high. And then you'll move down. I would stay away from it. I would stay away. Yes, looking at the indicators, I think you do move up. No, I don't think you see new highs. No, I don't think you get above these highs. No, I don't think it's interesting. I hope I'm wrong. I hope you guys get to rub it in my face. Troll on Coinbase. They're very adamant about it being on Coinbase. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so Troll. Okay, yeah. Let's look at this here. Hold on. Troll. This is the right one. Yes. All the volume's gone because it's all on Coinbase now. Is it on other exchanges too? No. So this was Coinbase buying. And they listed it here on the 25th. I feel like Coinbase is getting more strategic. I feel like they're aware that people have caught on to their games. So they're not going to list it as soon as they've acquired it. They're going to list it sometime after. I want to say you're going to drop, but I don't think you do. What's Troll's market cap? 142 million. Ah, dude, that's a big old market cap. It's a meme coin though, and if Coinbase is backing it, we're looking at this chart for what it is. It is bullish, right? It's like a bull flag right there. This, you know what that reminds me of? Reminds me of that right there. That's what it reminds me of. I would think you keep moving. Crazy. Crazy. Troll. Oh, this might age horribly. I think you hit $1 or more. I think you stop at 60 cents at a minimum to $1.30 at a maximum. Maybe even $2 at a maximum. Crazy. Yes, that'd be a multi-billion-dollar market cap. I think it's going to happen. I think it is. Yeah. Let me throw some indicators on here real quick. You look bullish, man. You certainly don't look bearish. I would be lying to you if I was bearish on this chart. Yeah, it looks like a bull flag. It's perfect. It's literally perfect. What are we going to see here? $1.54. That's right in the target area we were talking about, right? It's right there in that target area. Measure moves are just ideas. But $1.54, yeah, typically with the 2272, you do go just above it. $1.30 to $2. That's my final answer. How much growth is that? How much are we talking here? You guys, that's 9x to 10x potential or more. Wow. One word for you. Wow. I did not see that coming. Whoever requested troll, good on you. That might be a winner. Spark and troll are really the two main coins that I would say have my attention in this whole video so far. We're going to talk about BNB Frog, T-Bull, and then we'll finish it up with B3. Okay? And then the rest will be on the next one. Let's see. T-Bull. No. BNB Frog is the next one. Is that... Would that be here? BNB Frog. Let's just do this. Yeah. Oh, it's this one, probably. BNB. It's just one word. This is the one. 2 years ago, market cap's 1.7 million, liquidity, market, and volume. Not a lot of volume. It's not a lot of volume. That's sad. BNB Frog might not be worth investing in. Not financial advice. Not a financial advisor. Oh, I get it. I get why. Yeah, stay away. Stay away. Probably stay away. I mean, maybe. Probably stay away. I have zero interest in this, and I think nobody should have interest in this. If you want to throw some money, I mean, it's got a very low market cap. Go ahead, throw $10 in it, see what it does for you. Maybe make $1,000 off of $10. But I have no. Out of all the BNB memes that are pumping, if this one's not taking part and it's been around this long, I doubt that it's worth investing in. Personally, it would not be investing. Yeah, stay away from this one. I take it back. Whichever one it was that had the worst looking chart, we take it back. It is now BNB Frog. Oh, and eHex actually looks pretty good too. eHex, Spark, and Troll all have my interest. They all do. T-Bull. T-Bull's the next one. Yes, Tron Bull. They delisted it off of Huobi, HTX. And it's been in the dumps since, man. I forget when they delisted it. It was back in September. Or I think it was in August. Maybe it was in July. Yeah, T-Bull's in the dumps, guys. T-Bull, what I think about T-Bull is this. Okay, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. When Tron memes come back, not even come back, when they have their first taste, just like the BNB memes are right now, when Tron memes go off and Tron's recognized for the ecosystem that it is, which is just cheap and effective and fast, it's actually pretty awesome whenever it comes to trading. It's just there's not a lot of liquidity. I think there will be a pump higher. We'll probably see a random freak pump that happens, but I don't think it'll go to any of these targets that we were assuming it would back here. This was good times until it wasn't, man. And now it's in the depths. Getting delisted from HTX, T-Bull is the Tron Bull. It's the Tron mascot. Justin Sun has even endorsed Tron Bull as the mascot of the Tron ecosystem. They have the Tron Bull at all their events. But Tron Bull, the crypto, they haven't endorsed. And in fact, they actually kicked it off at HTX, which Justin Sun owns. So that's not good. It's on Poloniex still, which he also owns that. It might be worth investing in. I think it's dead, though. I think it's dead. Sad to say, honestly. We've talked about that before. I do, nonetheless, I do think there will be some kind of freak pump that happens. If you're just patient, wait and time it properly, get the hell out whenever it happens. It'll probably take you back up, I would think, to either 2025 or 2045. They can't all be winners, man. I know that we were really hyped about this one, and it did well for us for a second, but unfortunately, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. B3. B3 is about to rip. Yeah, we're very confident on B3. I'm very confident. B3, $56 million market cap. Very low volume, but that's okay. You're being boring. You've gone from a downtrend to a sideways trend. I think what you're seeing here is accumulation. And the people behind this, I forget. They either used to work for Coinbase or they used to work for the Base protocol. So they're all in cahoots. They know each other. And B3 is pretty unique, you guys. I mean, if we look at B3 here, as far as gaming goes in the crypto space, I can't think of any other project that's quite like B3. Genuinely. Now, the stipulation, the caveat there is that B3 is a gaming coin. And gaming coins are going to have their comeuppance. It's going to happen. This cycle, next cycle, I don't know. We thought they were going to happen last cycle, but not really. There were a select few that did. But if we go to the website here, b3.fund is nice. But where? Let's go to play now. It should take you, yeah, basement.fund. Like basement.fund. And it's like Armor Games. It's literally like Armor Games. Unlock to play. Maybe you have to pay for it. You can earn rewards through these things. You can play all kinds of games. There's all kinds of things going on. You guys, just look at this. You as a dev, you can make a game on this, and people can, I'm pretty sure, get rewards in B3, or you yourself can get paid. Like there's all kinds of things here, guys. It's actually, I've played a lot of these games. Some of them are BS, and a lot of them are actually really sophisticated. Like look at how many, look at all this shenanigans, guys. Look at this. You don't have Angry Birds, you have Angry Heroes. It's all your classic little arcade games. It's like Armor Games, but on the blockchain, right? I like it. I like it a lot. I don't know. I think, and this isn't why it has value, but it is different. It is different. There's a lot more games than just this, man. Showing all the development that's happening, though. And then there's something going on, too. Let's look at their X.com. Hold on. B3. Hype Duel. Hype Duel is a AI versus AI arena, and you can bet on AIs, which is pretty cool. There's unique things. B3, what I will say it's got going for it is it's very, very unique. Beyond all that, I think you're in an accumulative phase here. I believe that B3 will rip. It's going to skyrocket through the freaking roof. Your market cap is at about a $56 million market cap, which is very low. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw this thing do a 10x or more by the end of October. I'm not saying it will. I just wouldn't be surprised. You see like a 2.7 cent price or more. Crazy, like crazy, crazy, captivating growth. This could be one of the things that kicks off the gaming craze in crypto, or is a part of it. And then that would also bring a lot of attention to base. I have a feeling that there's some big things being orchestrated for this. A 10x puts you at a $560 million market cap. 20x, you're over $1 billion. Absolutely, you can see that kind of growth. By the end of October, yes. Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but yes. Crazy things happen, you guys, in this crypto market. At a minimum, at a bare minimum, I would think that we're somewhere around 0.008 to 1 cent. At a maximum, dude, it could be crazy. This could be one of those crazy ones, man. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. The one caveat here, again, is it hasn't done anything. It's underperformed. It's actually been very disappointing. But I have a feeling it's going to make up for that. We'll see. Time will tell. Let's talk about ACH and then we'll wrap this up. Okay, ACH. ACH, Alchemy Pay, talking about another one that's been relatively disappointing. But at the same time, if you've held ACH, you're probably doing okay, right? Most people who've invested in ACH, at least that watch this channel, you've probably had ample opportunities to buy in these areas. So you're doing okay. What I will say that I don't like is that you're back down around your April lows, and that's not ideal, but whatever. What I will say on top of that I don't like is that you had this very massive accumulative pattern here. You're kind of breaking out of it to the downside. I don't like that either. But whatever. ACH, what's the market cap here? Alchemy Pay, very promising project. $178 million in market cap. Let's look it up on X. Let's just see, are they alive and well? Alchemy Pay. Alchemy Pay, ACH, fiat crypto. Let's do this. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty cool. Citi, I use Citi. They spotlighted Alchemy Pay. That's pretty cool. And it is a layer 1. 178 million. I think Alchemy Pay is going to do well, guys. I'm glad that there's still things happening. There's developments and things going on. It's just being boring, right? This is the distraction phase. This is where people say, I'm bored. I'm going to go buy something that looks like this right now. I'm going to buy it at the top, and then whenever it goes down, I'm going to be like, damn it, why didn't I hold on to my Alchemy Pay? I do think you're in a massive accumulative zone. I do believe that what's going to happen is you're going to see some miraculous behavior take place. And if we're looking at this from an overall, let's just say high here to a low here of this range, high to low, the expectation therein would be that we see something on the lines of a 7.5 to 12 cent price by the end of October. If you're not at 7.5 to 12 cents by the end of October, it's because you're higher. You're at 17 to 20 cents. I really do believe Alchemy Pay has a lot of potential. $178 million market cap. Shout out to Fonzie, by the way. This thing could do a 100x, absolutely. Especially with people like Citi shouting them out. I don't know, like it. Big things happen. There's a lot of big crypto finance, fiat, peer-to-peer money, electronic cash currencies. But a 100x for Alchemy Pay would give it a $17 billion market cap, and that's not a whole. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of money, but it's not a lot. It can happen. End of cycle, I'd see us getting to 50 cents to maybe $4. Could you go higher? Sure. The limits would be about $8, maybe even $10. Let me think. Let me do the math real quick. Hold on. No, you probably don't get to $10 because that puts you over $80 billion. So, I like it. 50 cents at a minimum. And let's stick with $4 at a maximum. I like it. A good chance of seeing a $2 price by the end of the cycle. Alchemy Pay. You're just waiting, man. You're waiting. TA on the short term won't help us. I'm confident that you're going to do good things, right? I don't think that a dead project has things like this going for them, right? Citibank's pretty big. Anyways, they're clearly building. Moments like this, trust me when I tell you, man, this is my third bull cycle. This is the boring moment. It's not the coins that everybody has their eyes on that you should have your eyes on. It's the coins that nobody has their eyes on that have good fundamentals. Because that's where the big dogs are putting their money into, right? Accumulation, absolutely it is. Anyways, hit the like button, subscribe. If I had to pick a winner out of all these coins, I would say, first off, honorable mentions. Alchemy Pay looks good. B3 looks good. Troll looks good. XDB makes me curious. EHEX also sparks curiosity. But Spark, I have to say, SPK, I'm the most curious about that one. As far as which one has the most promise, I think they all have promise. And maybe not all of them that we've looked at, but I've given you my honest thoughts on that as well. But those ones that I highlighted that I just said at the end there, those specifically, I think, are perhaps ones that we should take a second look at. Anyways, if there was to be a winner, I'd probably give it to Spark. Maybe Alchemy Pay. Probably Spark, though. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all. Take care. I'll see you on the next one, all right? And again, there will be a live stream leftovers part 2 tomorrow, okay, with all the rest of these cryptos. Bye-bye.